Hello my frenzies, Denise here from Seuss Art, and last night I woke up from a nap and decided to paint and made a video. And I was tired and I enjoyed what I did, but note to self, be fully awake and have your teeth in. Okay, so we're gonna go back on this, and I wanna make it as short a video as possible. I'm doing these in bits and pieces, and I'm learning, and I hope you're learning with me. All right, so without further ado, I'm gonna get it going. All right, my friends. So I have mixed up 3 colors. I have mixed up sap green, red ochre, and Bob Ross's black. And the reason why I use his black, I love it. You know, if I love it not to use it straight out of the tube, but to mix it, because it is a cool black. It airs on the side of purple. I don't know if you can see it, but it airs on the side of purple. So I love mixing it with to neutralize my color. So, or to create a darker version of whatever the color it is that I'm working on. And what I'm creating is a dark tree-like color in here, right? So we have red ochre, sap green, and well, let me show you my palette. And this palette I've got right now is just the paper, the parchment paper that I put over my glass palette last night so I wouldn't get a film on it. So I'm using I'm going to use up as much of this as I can, you know, before I go back to the glass, which this was just peeled off the top of. So there's my sap green, red ochre. This is the Bob Ross black. It's sitting next to ultramarine violet, or ultramarine blue. And there's some, would be your sap green all by itself, and this is the color that we ended up making down here at the bottom. Right, so, I'm gonna get my brush a little wet, take it off down here, and here we go. Come on, focus, baby. Come on. Oh no, she's new. She's a new camera. Every time always having to buy her. Come on. Oh, for crying out loud. Is she gonna get there? I don't know. It's a little cold in here. Ah! Ta-da! Alright. So I'm also still utilizing the Galcoid medium, because I really enjoy the texture, and going in a little wet. Everything kind of came out a little tacky, and I like it, so we're still working tacky. And I kind of just want to kind of define the two. Now, do you see that this is a little greener? That's fine, because she's gonna have moss up on her too. And last night we kind of put in some things in here. And I might get quiet because I'm truly just trying to decide which way the textures are going to go. The flow. So I'm going to step back for a second. And you probably have the you probably get to hear music. I, on the other hand, I'm doing this with Samson music today so I can talk. I gotta make up for my sleepy painting last night. mean, I looked at the video this morning. It's like people are gonna think I'm loaded or something. No, I did have a few brewskis before I went to bed, but I was not. I was just like sleepy, right out of bed, right out of bed. I'm like, oh my god. I'm very much enjoying this blend of color that we created with the sap green, the red ochre, and Bob Ross's cool black. And it is a cool color, but it totally is a cool black. It's not a warm black, it's a cool black. So I'm enjoying it. Okay. Because I really see some opportunities here. I'm going to go into a little bit of Indian yellow, which is my favorite yellow. And I'm going to take some of that Indian yellow, a little bit of lemon yellow, and I'm mixing the two together with a little bit of white. And to that I'm going to throw in some of Bob Ross's black, because it has that purple in there. And I want to neutralize it and get a beautiful, beautiful green that's lighter than what we have going on right here. So I'm going to move my brush, and then I'm going to come in and add the general texture, form, life to that one. I know that this one is coming from the other side, so I'm going to define that. I'll come up here. And we can start to add, like as I said, we're going to cut the tree out again. So, also in doing so, we want to make sure that we give it the flow. What's the flow? The flow is the texture, right? So the bark, which way is the bark flowing? It's bigger than its bark. So since this is the only real thing that I'm working on right now, because I want to make this a short video, we're already at almost 8 minutes, I'm going to go ahead and bring you into this. And for me, that means I'll pull this out. And I'll turn this a little bit. And so this is the bit that we're going to work on right now. Last night we put in the light. I added a little bit of this this mix of sap green, red ochre, and Bob Ross's black. And now I'm going to go in with a little bit of a thicker value of that. This is going, so it's fat over lean, right? I put the first one in a little loose. And now I want to add that bark. And that definition, to define. Beautiful, beautiful color. I'm really, really pleased. I'm going to take it down here. I'm going to step back for a second. Now we haven't brought these two together yet, and so that's okay. But I want to do that in a way that gives us that separation space. And again, I'm still learning, so sometimes we've got to kind of take a break, step back. Color here I think I like. Dark, and then I'm probably going to continue on with this process until I'm happy with what's going on. But I'll make small videos of it. So we'll call this what did I call it? Yesterday was W, so this is X. Then we'll go Y, Z, and maybe start back at A. So now that that's there, let's go ahead and add a little more white to that pile that we have, so I can show you how you can then start setting off things, you know, like see, adding some textural values with light. I'm kind of lightly going over this because the texture comes from the dried stuff underneath. And again, this is a matter of layering until I'm really happy with what I got. And it's a fun experience. So have fun with me. We'll get this puppy done. Together. Yep. Alright, this is Denise from Susart saying ciao bella, and I love you, mommy. See you next time, guys.